Welcome to another episode of Football Bloods TV Debate Show. As you all know, this is a new show from us, and it's the second episode. And if you have not watched the first episode, please do go and watch in our channel. And if you love the content, do share, like, and subscribe to our channel. So now, let's go to episode 2.
Welcome to Football Bloods TV Debate Show. In this debate show, each debaters will be given 20 seconds to open their topics. They will then discuss on their opens and throw out ideas. Each of them will then have to vote for one debater who deserves the loser of the episode. The loser of the episode will then admit they lost this round. Who will be holding the L? Let's begin.
As usual, in this debate show, we have 4 debaters today, and we will be debating on a topic which is a bit interesting. I hope all of you have some unique answers, which we all will be looking forward to. So,
the topic for today.
What's that again?
One floor already planned to enter me already. He's sitting right there.
Ask the brother to come outside.
Alright, so the topic for today will be the best player in the Premier League so far in the season 2021. Alright.
Nobody asked you.
Alright.
Your turn will come.
So each of you will be given 20 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds to open your topic and your answer. So make sure you keep it within 20 seconds. Don't go more like what Kundef did the previous week. I hope you'll take that in mind. So I'll start off with Wahid.
Okay, let's keep this short and give the most sensible answer there is.
Okay, done.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes. Okay, so next, Isaac.
Kane. Harry Kane, because I think he's been doing well and he's been a huge impact in his team. Yeah, so that's why.
Alright, next in the line, Kavi.
Hands down, Bruno Fernandes.
Of course you'll say that.
Hey, why you never say Liverpool player, eh?
Because they're not doing well. That's I won't say lah.
Curtis Jones doing well, what?
I would
3
say.
episodes back, you were like vouching for him, what?
Okay, 20 seconds is done. Now, let's move on. Mason in the building.
Tomas Soucek from West Ham. Yeah, because Tomas Soucek this season has been really impressive, because in terms of I think the best signing for David Moyes, because David Moyes he has finally found his Fellaini in the squad. So being a defensive midfielder, I think he's just everywhere in the field. Defending has been really great. He's like attacking also. He scored a few goals. So
And someone
really, I think it's just
Mason,
he's the one that stands up for me.
Man. 20 seconds is done, man. I have to stop you there. I'm so sorry.
We are not even in the debating round yet.
Deserve your points, bro.
We had only 20 seconds to make your open, and you did a massive opening. In fact, I didn't expect you to tell that player, and I'm pretty sure the 3 other guys will be thinking of Tomas Soucek now at the moment. So we'll start off this debate show. I'm going to start off with those who chose the United player Bruno Fernandes. So Kavi, why did you choose Bruno Fernandes, man? 30 seconds now.
It's actually a very self-explanatory. He came into the team, he transformed the team, maybe not into a winning team, but the team is now capable of doing something. Capable. He sort of guided them forward, like what they should be, how they should be, and what they should be doing. So it was more of he was more of a transformation man. He everything transformed around him. All the players have grown around him actually. So he's more of a team man that helped Ole progress the team.
Okay, nice. Sweet and short. Next, Wahid. Same answer as Kavi, so I would expect. Is it going to be the same explanation, or you have something?
Just a little bit of elaboration, man.
Alright.
Okay, remind me when my time's up. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
Your time's up there.
Okay, so Kavi has made a good point. I'm not a United fan myself, but you see, you look at
Everyone
the
can see
stats.
that.
You look at the stats. I mean, you can't deny the contributions that he has given for his team. I mean, there are many candidates that I could have easily named as the best player in Premier League so far. But you look at the team's performance and how Bruno Fernandes has been contributing to the team, and just like what Kavi said, what he brings to the team. How did he help the team with his high number of goals, and he has the third highest amount of assists, which is something I did not realize until I researched for it 30 minutes ago. And okay, let's talk about why I didn't choose the other players. I mean, in terms of maybe Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, and all the other great players. You see, number one, let's see where United is currently at the league table. Okay, they are not number one as of now. I understand. Okay, but you look at Bruno Fernandes, take away his goals and assists, where would they be compared to where they are currently? I mean, you can't deny
Coca-Cola
that.
Championship.
Hmm?
Championship.
Okay.
We'll be in championship.
Another 15 seconds, man.
What? There, so shut up. Okay, let's just put it this way. Bruno Fernandes, without his contributions, they won't be where they are now. And that is easily going to be my standard of putting who's the best player of this season. End of.
Nice. So we can see the team up between United fan and a Chelsea fan, surprisingly. So
Isaac, learn from the man there. Learn how to appreciate good players.
Who will never say a United player according to me, according to what I feel, but Isaac took the floor, man.
I have to disagree with Wahid 100%.
But you have change of opinion.
No, I think you got hearing disability. Reason for that is because yes, I would say that Bruno is a good addition to Manchester United, and yes, without him, they would not have been able to score as many goals as they did up to the recent games. But he's a midfielder, right? Especially a number 10 supposedly. And the reason why I nominated Kane is because both of them has got the same amount of goals, 16 goals. Kane has, out of 16 goals, only three of them were penalty goals, as compared to Bruno, which is 8, which is still okay. Yeah, fine. Kane has 13 assists, 3 more than Bruno Fernandes, and 14 what do you call that? Critical passes, and all this kind of stuff. And the reason why Kane did not get more goals than Bruno Fernandes is, if you look at him this season, he had injuries as well. And the moment he cannot injury, you can see that Tottenham's forward is just so poor that they find so much difficulty in scoring goal. And the moment he comes back, you see Son, you see Bale, you see all kinds of stuff flying around here and there. You see assists like madness from Kane. And for that reason, why I think that Kane is the best player. And to me, where United sits on a second, good job from the attacking part of it, but you can't say that it's because of Bruno Fernandes alone, because you have midfield, you have got the keeper, you got the defense to play along. Of course, yes, you got your clown defender, but other than that, you still get a midfield, you still get a keeper. Whereas Kane has been more influential in his own squad, and he's being the captain. And I'm pretty sure everyone have watched the Amazon Prime, Amazon's documentary about Spurs, and you can see that how he actually affects.
No subscription, no money to subscribe, bro. Sorry.
I'll go find a way. And how he actually affects the team.
10 seconds, right?
And how he affects the team in locker room and on pitch, on ground. I feel that he not being in his team takes a huge toll, and when he's on a team, they're on fire. So that's why I nominate Kane.
Nice. Being a moderator and a United fan is quite tough at the moment after hearing that they have a clown in defense, which I have to agree at some point. I have no choice. So let's move on to Mason now, who says the West Ham midfielder Tomas Soucek.
I'm very interested to hear.
This is going to be interesting, man.
This season, I think West Ham really needed someone who is quite rigid in the squad. So they're kind of missing something. So the reason why West Ham are in top six right now is because of, I think it's because of Tomas Soucek, because he's literally everywhere. You know, I don't know what he is. Is he midfielder or striker or defender for now? Because if you see all his map, they're all is covered. I think almost everywhere. And defensive, I think it's been pretty impressive this season. I've seen him so many times. He's such a committed defender, and in terms of going to shots and goals, I think it's really impressive. And I think that's why West Ham was scoring a lot of goals. That is all thanks to him. And of course, midfield, I think just really, really impressive for me.
Nice. Oh, so short and sweet again by Mason. So, we have three different players today. We have Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United, and we have Harry Kane from Tottenham Hotspur, and we have Tomas Soucek, the surprising one from West Ham United, who is actually doing pretty well at the moment, unless they would have, I don't know how they draw to Arsenal. They should have won that game. Anyway, I'm not going there. So, three different players. So, I'll go back to Kavi, Isaac, Wahid, and Mason again. So let's take a look. What do you think of each of your opinions? So I'll start off with Kavi. What do you think about, since Wahid is the same as you, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing much different in his opinion. So what about Isaac and Mason's opinion? What is your comeback to it?
I don't think. How do I put this? I totally agree with Isaac saying that Kane is the man for the team. Without him, the team struggles. With him, he actually brings the team forward. He's the captain. He's doing what he should do and stuff. But then I wouldn't completely agree with him because it's not a one-man show team. So you can actually see that the whole team is totally dependent on Kane. When Kane is not there, even Son is not performing. So even Son is dependent on Kane. So I don't see that as a good thing. On Mason's side, I think I'll agree with Tomas Soucek. That actually took me by surprise. I didn't see that coming. That guy, yes, he is everywhere. If you see his heat maps and all, the guy, you can't really tell if he's defender or striker. He scores a couple of goals. He can actually link up well with other players. So if it's not Bruno, I'll side with Mason.
All right, nice, thanks. Wahid, anything to support Kavi, or you have any different opinions? Keep it short and sweet. Let's go.
Where do I start? Okay. One more important thing that I forgot to include in my argument earlier was how did he turn up in, let's say, big games? I mean, in games where you are needed the most. You are the superstar of that team. How are you performing in those games where fans rely on you to deliver? In my personal opinion, I see Bruno Fernandes stand out more in the team when it comes to this kind of big games. I mean, let's talk about Tottenham's performance recently. I mean, Harry Kane has been there for how many years, and we have seen in the past season at what level are they capable of with him. But unfortunately, you can't deny that this season has not been at their best. I mean, Tottenham is at its abysmal form this season. They are not performing at their world class. I mean, their top class football that they always play. On the other hand, Manchester United has played at a different level, but I'm not going to say 100% because of Bruno Fernandes, but I'm going to say he is one of the big reasons why they are improving as a team. You can see how his presence in the team actually brings an improvement to the way they play. And I mean, like I said earlier in my previous argument, his goals. Okay, forget about penalty goals. Penalty goals are goals, man. And if they win you games, it doesn't matter. I mean, it is one of those things that makes you one of the best players in the league. That's what I'm saying.
All right, great. So it's a bit pretty obvious now that the Bruno Fernandes fans are actually going against Isaac at the moment. So, Isaac, how would you come back in this, man?
You keep saying it's a team game, yet you guys put the pin on Kane saying he's not the best player because it's a team game and they're not doing well. Well, they're not doing well, it's up to the manager, it's up to the whole team. But as a player itself, he does a great thing when he's on the pitch, and when he's injured, he can't do anything. But when he's back from injury, he shows why he is the best player. Because he brings result. He scores, he assists. He's not just a striker that waits in the box there to score. He does also a midfield job, he also tracks back. He also assists his teammates. He's not the one just sit down there. And we look at him, and yes, penalty goal is a penalty goal, but how many calls were there that were not penalties and still given? But that's besides the point, and he scored a penalty goal. But if you look at Harry Kane, I'm not saying a penalty goal is not a penalty goal, it's not a goal, but the fact that he has got he's got 5 less penalty goals, which means he's got 5 goals that he put it in with really great effort. It's not. I mean, I'm not discounting penalty as in a nothing. It's not a hard goal to score, but you get what I'm saying. You know, to score a goal like that in heated moments, in pressure, it's not so easy because it's not easy. You got to fight through defenders, and Kane has proved time and time again he may be there for many years, but that cannot deny him the fact that he's been playing his absolute best from the time he's on a pitch. You know, if you look at FPL, even he is at number 1 for most points achieved, most favorite player bought. Because the reason why, because he scores and he's assisting. He's not just doing a striker's job, but he's also doing a midfielder's job in terms of his assisting and creating key passes. So he's not saying dormant. He's not doing what Michael Owen did, wait for the ball to come to him and scores a goal. He's not doing what a pedigree striker would do, but instead he's doing more than what he's required to do. He's a number 9. Everybody knows he's a striker. He stays there, he scores goals. But no, he comes back, he plays wide, he assists, he does so much more. And he's doing things that what Bruno is doing for Manchester United. I'm not saying Bruno's not good, but I'm saying he's better. And
Nice. That's a good statement. Isaac, by the way, what do you think about the referee in between, which is Tomas Soucek at the moment?
well, I gotta say, Soucek is a really good buy from West Ham. Ever since he came in, ever since he's been there, the whole of West Ham has been different. I have to admit that. He has been incredibly good. I gotta say that as well. But unfortunately, in today's world, we all know to be the best player is all about stats, goals and assists and key passes. And he has done it. See, if I want to say best player, I could also say Fabinho, because from a centre defensive midfielder, he went all the way down to being a defender, and he's done an excellent job. He's even ranked next to Ruben Diaz. And I didn't select him because sadly this is because of it, you know. So unfortunately, Kane
going out of topic there.
Kane is, you know, he's got goals, he's got assists, he's got everything you need for him to be the best player out there.
Nice. I can see some noise coming in the background from Kavi, by the way.
But those are just white noise. I just ignored it.
Oh.
Okay, so now I think it's a bit obvious now where the result is going to end in. But then Mason looks to be the decider now. Who is he going to select on? I'm not sure. So Mason, what do you think about Bruno Fernandes? What do you think about Harry Kane? And how do you think that Tomas Soucek is better than Bruno and also Harry Kane?
So if you talk about best players, I would say I would just pick one for the defensive midfielder. So that's why I picked Tomas Soucek. I agree with both Bruno and Harry Kane because this season has been really great. And Tomas Soucek, I just want to pick as a standout because I think nobody actually noticed his stats. So contributions to where West Ham is going at right now, the direction has been going. I think they're having the best season right now as of now. I think the previous season has been really not. I think we don't even see them where they are. So if he is not the reason why West Ham is in the top 6, then I don't know who else to pick. Don't say Lingard is the one helping them, but Tomas Soucek, I think he is the best bargain for West Ham. So, you know, That's why I pick him.
That's a good point actually. Mason gave a good point where Soucek can be one of the reasons why West Ham is now where they are in the table. I mean, he is one of the reasons. He may not be the best player, but he has contributed goals and also defensive side, so he can be in the line as well. So now, as the moderator of this debate show, I would like to say very well done to all four of you. It was actually a very exciting debate, and I had never expected Tomas Soucek to be in the list. And Mason gave out good points to say that, yeah, he deserved the spot. And at the same time, the comeback from Isaac saying that Harry Kane actually deserved it because the amount of games and the amount of goals he contributes whenever he plays is always there. Not forgetting Bruno Fernandes on the other side, who I feel without him, not being biased because I'm a United fan, but without Bruno Fernandes, I think United, as what Wahid say also, without him, I think United wouldn't be even in second place. I'm not sure. So, it's time to go to the voting round. Who deserves to hold the loser of the debate? So, to count out the doubts and to clear suspenses, I will start off with Isaac. Who are you going for, man?
This is hard. Wahid had points. So did Mason. So did Kavi.
You know, Isaac, you can just do the same as me last week. You could just vote for yourself, man.
Why would I do that when I got great points?
All right. So what you're trying to say is that Wahid and Mason had more points than Kavi?
Well, if you say so, Kavi, I vote you.
I knew it. I saw it coming.
All right. So I'll go to the next one. Wahid, who are you going for?
Okay, despite going much against Isaac in this argument, I'm going for Mason. I think Isaac made a good point just now. Unfortunately, in this world, stats are what's the most important. I mean, it's not always fair to base a player's performance based on stats and glory alone. I mean, this Thomas player is I don't deny that he's an impressive player. But you see, when it comes to the best player in the league, I mean, you ask that question to anyone, the first thing they would think of is how well are they doing in the league? I mean, how's the stats? How are they carrying the team? I mean, like I said earlier, I'm not saying he's not a good player, but it's really, really, really hard for me to put Thomas above Harry Kane and Bruno Fernandes. So my vote goes for Mason.
Nice. Okay. So now I'm wondering who should I go for. So Kavi has one vote. Mason has one vote. Either one of them have another vote, they will be the loser of the week. Or if we see another new member, maybe Wahid or Isaac having another vote, then it's going to be a tie round, which will be interesting further. So let's hear from Mason.
You know, Kavi and Isaac have their good points, and Wahid also has supporting Bruno. So very hard to pick out who is the loser actually. Let's just go with Wahid then.
Oh, interesting.
So Mason actually voted for Wahid, and according to him, he said that Isaac, Kavi, and Wahid actually got good points. And he voted for Wahid for some reason, which I feel like he said that Wahid has lesser points than Kavi and Isaac. So yeah, so it's coming to a decider now for Kavi to choose. Obviously, I don't know. In my prediction, I'm kind of thinking that Wahid won't be in the list. I don't know. But Isaac and Mason might be there. But if it's Isaac, then it's a super interesting one. So let's see. So now the vote count is that Mason has one, Wahid has one, Kavi has one. So the next vote is the decider vote, and it's Kavi. Take the floor.
I vote for the moderator.
That's the safest answer you can go, man.
So
Okay,
that's all. So see y'all again soon.
Okay, Jokes apart, I'm definitely not going to vote for Isaac because as much as I was saying how important Bruno is for the team, Kane is equally important to the team. But the only difference is Bruno changed the whole team. It was like a more than he single-handedly transformed the team. He did so much just to bring United from where they were to where they are now, the second spot. So that alone does not allow me to criticize Isaac because his points were valid. I have to agree. When Kane is there, he delivers. That's the most important thing. He delivers, he assists, Son delivers too. So as a team, that's very important.
At the moment, just to pause you there, Wahid looks nervous that he will get the same thing again.
I am seeing where this is going. This should be interesting, man.
All right, let's go.
This makes for a great plot twist, man.
Hey, don't spoil it. Hey.
Don't spoil it, man.
And Tomas Soucek, yes, he's from the bottom tier club. It's a very big thing for someone to hold the team and bring them up to, I think they're sixth in the table. So half of their success should be credited to Tomas Soucek. So Wahid, I'm sorry. I'll say this one.
Oh, wow. Just when I thought I had it.
Hold on. So now we all know what Wahid's got to do, right? Wahid,
Sabesh, do you have a particular script for this, man? I hate to play it by ear, man.
no, I tell you what. How about this? How about you say this?
I'm not getting any ideas from you, man. I'm doing
I mean, it's twice in a row.
For the second episode and for the second consecutive time, I am the loser of this debate for some reason, and I'm holding this L unwittingly, and I hope to do better for episode 3, where I hope I will not be.
You need to put your hand like this. You need to put hand.
Hey, what show lah?
I solemnly.
I solemnly
No.
declare that I'm the loser for the second time in Football Bloods TV.
That's not how it
Okay,
works.
so to conclude this whole thing, it's a bit mind disturbing now, a bit mind broken, like I'm watching some climax of some film now. I was actually thinking the words were all odds for Isaac. I was thinking that Isaac is the one to be holding the L, but it was a surprising plot twist by Mason and Kavi at the end. I didn't expect Mason to vote for Wahid because I was thinking he would go for either Isaac or Kavi. And Kavi, I didn't expect that you will vote for your own one who said Bruno Fernandes. That was totally out of the moon. I don't know how this ended up. Anyway, this is an exciting debate there, and for the second time in the row, unexpectedly, Wahid got the
Undisputedly.
Undisputed.
Kind of skip that.
No hard feelings, man.
No. Not really.
Isaac had pretty. The last round there, Isaac had pretty good, solid points.
Yeah, Isaac's a good debater, man. Seriously. Which actually made me regret the decision.
We can gang up on him soon.
Maybe not tonight.
So the thing is, the first 20 seconds and the first opens, Isaac was the one who I thought is gone this round, because the way Wahid and Kavi put out counter attack towards him, I thought, okay, it's his turn. And then he came back all of a sudden, and I thought, okay, maybe they might not change their mind and all, but Isaac, well done, man, you did good job there.
All is round, eh? All is round. Anything happen.
I'll take it.
I know Mason had some internet difficulties at the moment to give out good connection, but he really did give some good connection results.
Hey, Sabesh, you are looking at 4 mature gentlemen giving their opinions, man. I mean, I'm harsh on Isaac. Earlier, but deep inside, I know I disagrees a lot with Mason. That's why I'm casting my vote for him. And despite me going for Kavi's favorite player, he went up against me anyway. So it's the level of maturity in this debate. See?
That was totally out of the world, man. For those who are watching, I hope you guys had good entertainment this episode. And none other
Just for
like
gags.
Just for
gags. We had some heartbeat moments at that. I was sitting there thinking like, okay, who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? And Kavi took his sweet time to elaborate everything and stuff, and why he supported Isaac and why he's saying Soucek is good, and then suddenly I'm voting for. Oh my god! All right. Anyway,
All right.
it's a very good show. Thank you for watching.
Not yet. No. We hold on. We also want to know what the people think about their choice of the best player. So please do leave it down in the comment section below, and we'll see.